The 16th of June is a special day in history for South Africa. To celebrate the special historic occasion, the team from Move It Moving Matters facilitated the Ultimate Gasp Inter-Schools Ultimate Frisbee event in Soweto.
We're in Soweto and the day today is the 16th of June, and it's an immensely important day as it really has a spirit of reconciliation and the important role that sport plays within that reconciliation movement. And we are here witnessing an amazing game. And this game is called Ultimate. And why we've chosen to back this particular game is because it has within it the most important feature, and that is the development of citizenship behavior. In other words, if you look around, there isn't a single referee. They're coaches and they're encouragers, but the child is the referee of their own game. So what we're trying to do is translate that spirit into a social context. And the social context is that if you can empower a child, you can empower a community. And what that child is beginning to learn within the sport is this concept of what does society need to rule itself. The game has started through our program called Move It Moving Matters. And it advances in a 4-year plan. The children that we're seeing today are in grade 6, and they started Move It Moving Matters in grade 4. So it's an intermediate phase intervention. And in grade 4, they learn skills of balance, locomotion, and manipulation. They then go to grade 5, and in grade 5, they learn more complicated skills that relate to coordination, speed, and power, and therefore foster decision-making skills are required then. And at the end of that year, they go into this next year where we're watching these children now. So they've accumulated these experiences, and now they're beginning to make those skills work with each other and against each other. So they're applying all of those skills of throwing and catching and intervening and power and speed, so they can jump really high, they can watch an object, they can intervene in that object, and they can control their entire body when they land from, say, a big jump, or when they make a judgment to throw low. So this year's the culmination of all of those fundamental skills which is expressed in a game. And it is this game that's actually the foundation of all team games, whether you're going to be a hockey player or a rugby player, whatever team game you participate in, you actually need this game to help you learn how to defend, learn open space, learn how to move into open space, and learn how to score, how you work together to actually convert to score. And we've got one more level after that, which Total will be helping these children in the intermediate phase reach. So Total is our sponsor in the Soweto area. So we're in 48 schools in Soweto. We're seeing about 20 schools today who are at this level, and next year we're going to translate them into an even higher level where we have higher expectations, high performance outcomes, and we hope by the end of this 4-year journey, which is very deliberately selected, planned, and is age appropriate, that we will be delivering into society children who understand themselves, children who understand the responsibility of exercise for life, and children who can cooperate with other people in a community, who will listen, who are disciplined, who are themselves managed as physical beings. And I'm sure we will see a very exciting group of children in Soweto in this near future.
One of our focus areas as Total, as part of our social development, is education. And half the time people think when you talk about education, you're only talking about learning in class. You're talking about your core subjects. However, learning and education goes beyond that. And in this case particularly, we chose to deal with young people in the area of sports. Sports is very important in terms of our kids being physically active, being alert at all times, being aware of their surroundings. And you get all these elements from being active and from sports. But not only that, we realized that post-94, There's been a lack of sporting in schools. We really have schools that have resources in terms of your sport amenities. And we decided that our kids lack things to do during holidays. Our kids lack things to do during life orientation. And we decided that we'll get involved together with Gasp in making available resources and making sure that we cater for these kids in terms of sports, in terms of activities. So we're actually taking care of more than 40 schools in and around Soweto. And we do move it during school hours, we do it during class, and as well as holidays when we can.